All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletics Center as we get you set for the final game of the Low Vision and Development Division here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We've got the Habs in yellow taking on the Leafs in black. My name's Nico Cardarelli, and as has been the theme today, a special guest color commentator joining me in the booth. Caden Benoit, welcome in, my friend.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here with you, Nico.
I feel exactly the same way, Caden. It's an honor to be calling this game with you, buddy. All right, so we got the Leafs, we got the Habs. We're at the former Maple Leaf Gardens. This should be a pretty good game, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
We got the Habs in yellow. They'll be defending the goal to your broadcast left, with Blaine Deutscher between the pipes, as he just played in that previous game, so he might be a little bit tired, but Deutscher right back at it. And starting goaltender for the Leafs in black is Ashley Warnett, so this should be a really exciting game here. As one lineup change to mention, Brian McLean not playing today for the Habs. It'll be Munashi Nenya who steps in, and Nenya just played in that youth game as well, so back-to-back ice times here for a couple of players, Caden.
Oh, yeah.
Quick shout-out as we get this one about to get underway. We're going to play 4-on-4, and the puck is dropped, and let's get it going in this Low Vision and Development Division game, the final one of the weekend, as our broadcast booth behind us started to collapse, and Fran and I looked at each other like, what is going on? But it's all good. It's just the amazing facilities staff here starting to get set up for another event. And we're so lucky to be here at the Mattamy Athletic Center once again.
Oh, yeah.
Puck dug up here as the Habs trying to work it out, and that was Tate Hoyam who comes up with it as it's flipped to the far side wall. Digging away for it is, I believe that's Zach Harris there, wearing number 9 but identified as 19 on the game sheet, so I'll keep tabs on that one as the Leafs try to advance the puck up here with Alyssa Cruz. Cruz, she had a great game in the Women's Blind Hockey Showcase back on Friday, as picking up the puck, and all of these numbers on my sheet are wrong, so this is going to be an interesting game.
Yeah. Let's hope you can get it right.
Well, I recognize some of the players, but there are a lot of new players out there I don't necessarily recognize, so this will be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Zykolta, Kitola comes up with it for the Leafs, and now Cruz trying to spin away from the check, but it's picked up here by the Habs. Bringing it in with an opportunity to try center it is Harris. Nothing doing initially as Maurice LaFrance comes up with it. I had the chance to catch up with Maurice a little bit earlier in the weekend. Met him last year at the tournament, and I know he was just amped up to be back here again this year. As Salman Chowdhury comes off the bench, and he'll take possession for the Leafs, as he tries to track the puck by the side of his own net, and now it's LaFrance that comes in to take it for the Habs. Maurice checking his passing options, nothing doing yet. 4-on-4 hockey here with 3 15-minute runtime periods. As a nice job that time by Liris Aitola to strip the puck away. And the Habs secure it at their own blue line. Scarlett Dorn. She made a good play back there as the pass was fed up the ice by LaFrance. He'll chase after it. Dorn heading to the front of the net, but the pass rimmed around the boards to the far side, and it'll just go across the blue line. So Aitola comes up with possession for the Leafs only momentarily, as now it's corralled by the Habs. Making that pass out was Slava Kotov, and Slava, a member of the Toronto Ice Owls, and of course his better half Olga, one of the amazing volunteers we have here this weekend. Puck behind the net where Slava tries to make the play. Good job by Kotov to outmuscle the opposition. That puck right through the crease where Deutscher makes the save, and we get the first whistle of this game.
Yeah, so just want to make one little shout out to my friend and my fan, Keegan. He is here over on the other side of the arena.
Okay.
Straight from the booth. He is watching this game.
Yep.
And also my mom is watching to hear my voice on the YouTube video. And yes, she's here.
Buddy, I was going to say, if you're giving shout-outs, you got to give your mom a shout-out. Come on. So I'm glad you did that.
And also another shout-out to my mom.
It's a family affair here at the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. Caden, I don't know if I've ever asked you, who is your favorite blind hockey player?
Oh, that's a tough one, but not a tough one. Joey Cabral.
Joey the Wall Cabral. Let's get back to the action on the ice. Here goes Tate Hoyam. Hoyam trying the centering pass as he just missed Nenya with that opportunity. Nenya banks it around the boards, but the net has come off its pegs behind Ashley Warnett. And yes, another stoppage.
The same thing happened to me on my game with the pegs, and I shot and hit the target before it moved.
I agree. I think we got to double check that video, and we may have to give you credit for a goal after the fact.
Yes.
Yes.
So it should have been 2-4, not 1-4.
Absolutely. As we're coming to you live from this low vision and development division game with Tate Hoyam on the puck here for the Habs. Hoyam tries to center it in front, finds a teammate, a between the legs pass. Oh, what a goal!
What a goal!
That was a thing of beauty. Finished off by Zach Harris. It was the between the legs pass by Maurice Lafrance for the primary assist after Hoyam dug it out off the half wall. And Caden, what a highlight goal there for the Habs.
Yeah. Now let's hope the Leafs can get him back.
Absolutely, and we'll find out as with 9 minutes remaining in the first period. The Habs,
and we get back to the action.
That's it, buddy. The Habs take the 1-0 lead. And back to the action on the ice as Slava Kotov tries to tie up his player. Nice work there against Joseph Robertson, the W.R. Ross McDonald Otters blind hockey program product. And now Joseph Robertson, who had a great tournament last year, picks up the puck on the half wall. Tries to feather it out front, but that time it's blocked by Lafrance. And now a foot race ensues as Maurice Lafrance crashing down to the ice. I think that hurt, eh, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, centering attempt there as they find the man. What a chance, but what a save by Ashley Warnett on the one-timer off the stick of Zach Harris.
Whoa, wow. And I made a one-timer last year, so if you want to see that video, just go to that video.
There you go. Well said, Caden. Just go to the video from last year. And you know what, buddy? That's a great point because every year all the games are streamed live and they're all archived, so you can always watch them back after the fact.
You can watch them like 50 years from now.
There you go. As the Leafs pressing, but Deutscher makes the save on the wraparound attempt by Alyssa Cruz.
And there's the stoppage of play.
7.5 minutes to go in the first as Zach Harris's goal gets announced. So Hoyam and Lafrance gaining assists on the goal by Harris. And now the Leafs will try to respond here. Ted Moritsugu getting a shift and being switched out now, but great to have Ted back on the ice again this year. I've already been chewed out once by Francois Beauregard for saying he was 70 when he's only 64. So, Ted, I'm pretty sure you're over 80, but I'm not going to say exactly how much. So we'll just say Ted, one of our oldest players here, and it's great to have him on the ice here in 2023.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Caden, you're one of our younger players here. How old are you now, buddy?
I'm 12, almost 13. I'll be 13 in April 20th.
There you go. Young man coming to us from Newfoundland. And, hey, I'm curious about the Newfoundland Islanders program because you're a big key there.
Yeah.
When do I get one of those jerseys?
Oh, all you got to do,
Yeah.
wait, you want a jersey or you want a sweater? You can get a jersey, sweaters, hat. And you can get shirts.
Okay.
Just contact my mom through Facebook, Messenger, anything like that. On the Newfoundland Blind Hockey Facebook page, and if you have her on Facebook, anything like that. Just contact her, and we'll get you your Newfoundland Islander swag.
Perfect. I love it. I'm going to have to get myself some as that puck high into the grill. It hit Mark Saunders in the helmet, but he seems to be okay, and play continuing on here as the Habs try to clear the zone with 5.5 minutes left in the period.
And the puck clears the zone.
And they do, and now here goes the goal scorer, Zach Harris. Makes a pass over to Tate Hoyam. Hoyam breaking in all alone, shoots, and ripped it with power, but just lacked the accuracy as it went wide to the far post. But wow.
Just about an inch.
You're right, just an inch or so away. And that had a ton of power. Did you hear the way that hit the end boards?
Yeah, it was like, pew.
I would not want to be the goalie in net facing that shot.
Yeah. I can only imagine my mom being in net. She'd be like, yikes.
Yikes. Here go the Leafs into the offensive zone. A reminder, let us know who you're cheering on, where you're watching from. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs throughout this game as with 4:45 left in the period. Zach Harris hammers it around the far side boards. Hoyam keeps it in at the left point. Tries to feather it back in front, but nothing doing. As
Leafs have it.
Yeah, and Shannon Murphy, the fourth player on the ice for the Habs, had to go to the bench for an equipment issue, but Shannon now back out there taking up his spot on the blue line. 4:20 to go in the period.
Leafs have it in the offensive zone.
You want to do some play-by-play?
Yeah.
Take it over.
Okay. Oh, looks like
Hoyam.
Hoyam is taking it up. Oh, up again. Oh. I don't know if that was a goal or not.
No, he ripped it around the near side boards as the Habs try to keep it pinned in the zone. Hoyam working off the half wall, but two defenders there. Yep.
Fighting for the puck there
He's
in the
fighting,
corner.
and he makes the pass over, and LaFrance trying for the shot, shoots, and he scores!
Oh, what a goal from
Maurice LaFrance.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Well, looks like they're ahead by
2-0 now for the Habs. 3:20 to go in the period.
Let's see if the Leafs can get it back. I hope they do, because the Habs, any Habs fan, no offense, I'm not a fan. I'm a Leafs kind of guy.
He's a Leafs kind of guy indeed. He's got the Marlies face paint on. Did you go to the game this weekend?
Oh, I went to 2 games.
You went to 2 games? Come on.
Oh, yeah. And we're back in the action.
Yeah, says Maurice LaFrance. Dude, you're really going to have my job this time next year. Maurice LaFrance makes the pass as the shot off the half wall from Slava Kotov gets blocked. Scarlett Dorn, she digs away for it and tries to center it, but that time nothing going on as it's controlled here by the Leafs. Alyssa Cruz tries to clear the zone. She makes a good pass.
Bringing it down.
And here they
They're
go.
coming in.
Leafs breaking
And
in.
shoot.
Draw
No,
pass to Cruz,
shoot.
return, shot off the post as Joseph Robinson whipped it, and Caden, he just missed on that one.
So close, maybe by a millimeter.
Indeed, as he ripped it off the post, but now here go the Habs. Dorn receives the pass,
Coming
her
in.
shot off the outside of the net. End-to-end action here. Kotov, he tries to settle that pass from Dorn. 2 minutes remaining in the period.
Coming down the wall.
Shannon Murphy tracking back defensively as it's controlled now.
Behind the net.
Nenya breaking out the near side wing.
Pass.
Good pass through the middle. Now across center ice, they take it as Slavakotov gains the zone. He's got Nenya with him. Opts to go for the draw pass to Saunders. Shot trickling in, but Warnell there to make the save. Good save by Ashley Warnett.
What a save.
What a save indeed. And Warnett also playing in net for the Women's Blind Hockey Showcase game back on Friday, and she was absolutely phenomenal in that one.
Yep. Even though I wasn't here, I was watching it on YouTube.
Well, that's all that matters, is that you were tuned into the live stream broadcast.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I've been learning from you to do this stuff. Bye.
Did you just call me bye? I love it.
Oh,
Newfoundlander through and through. He's Caden Benoit. I'm Nico Cardarelli. We're having too much fun up here in the booth as that centering pass by the Habs goes astray. 40 seconds remaining in the first period of play as the Leafs bring it out on the stick of Brandon Wingard. Stripped away from Brandon as it trickles in towards the goal, and Warnett sprawls out to make a good save that time.
Puck stopped.
She's a puck stopper, and she stopped that puck for sure. And with just 20 seconds remaining in the period.
Definitely a really good goalie.
Absolutely.
And we actually need, like, the whole weekend, no goalies for the children.
I know. You know what, buddy? I was thinking about that too.
We were meant to have me, like, Susan and my mom go out to the news. Which probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
So what happened? Why'd your mom say no to putting on the pads?
She would have, but we didn't know that they wouldn't have it. But then, like, but I would have done it. All I needed was a blindfold and the gear, and the boom, done.
Well, hey, maybe next year we'll get you in between the pipes, eh, buddy?
Yeah, if ever needed.
If ever needed, indeed. Folks, we're going to have a super quick intermission here, 40 seconds before we get back to the action on the ice as we get set for the second period puck drop. It's 2-0 for the Habs over the Leafs in this low vision and development division game. And a reminder that we have 2 more games on the docket after this one. We got the bronze medal in the open and then the gold medal. What's going on back there, Caden?
And we have my mom here in the booth too. Want to give a quick, Mom, come on.
Caden's trying to get his mom on the mic. She's not having it. That's okay, buddy. It's not for everybody. Not everyone's got the natural gift that you do, my friend.
Yeah, well, a shout out for my mom. She's the only one that could ever make the fundraising happening. So thank you, Mom.
Very well said. What a good son you are, Caden, and the leader on that Newfoundland Islanders club. And you guys have built such a great program out there. I'm sure you feel proud about it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Now, there's a number of really great players coming out of Newfoundland. We got Dylan Bradbury. We got Brandon Joy. Of course, yourself.
We got everybody.
We got Rhea. Who's your favorite Islanders player?
Ooh,
and you can't say yourself. I'll let you think about that as we get.
I'm gonna have to go with Brandon Joy.
Okay, that's a good answer. As the second period of play now underway, and it's the Leafs bringing the puck up the ice here. Itola checking options, but that one right in on goal. Itola tries with the second chance, and the backhander goes wide. Caden, they're coming close. They're pressing, aren't they?
Yeah.
But here goes LaFrance for the Habs
passing
as he connects with Zach Harris on that pass. Harris checking his options, tries to get it back to LaFrance. That's broken up. As Maurice comes up with it, passes to Tate Hoyam, shot right on, and Hoyam scores to make it 3-0 for the Habs.
What a goal!
What a goal indeed. That's a goal scorer's goal from the hash marks.
Yeah, I bet you everybody in the stadium can hear me here, buddy.
I might have to throw a few boys into the broadcast now and then. Oh my goodness, Caden, is this more fun than you've had on the ice this weekend? I hope not. I hope not. You better be having more fun on the ice than up here.
No, man, up here with you was awesome.
I feel the same way, buddy. I'm so glad you volunteered to do this, and I gotta say, for your first time, you're doing an amazing job.
I've been practicing at home, so yeah.
All right, back to the action on the ice as Nenya brings the puck into the zone for the Habs, trying to cycle around. A bit of a hook there supplied by Salman Chowdhury, the Chicago product, but that time they can't clear the zone. The Habs keep it pinned in, shot from the point, partial blocked as Ted Moritsugu gets a skate to it, and then the second effort by Nenya, centered in front as trying to pick out a player there in Armstrong, but it was broken
Leafs
up.
get it. Leafs get it.
And here go the Leafs, Joseph Robinson.
They got to pass.
They do got to make the passes. He checks his options for Cruz, but she got dumped in front. Cruz wanted a penalty, but nothing doing that time.
Dang, bro.
It's a rock'em sock'em tough sport, isn't it, Caden?
Oh, yeah. You should see it at the Marlins game.
Oh.
They were insane. They sent a puck up and over in the glass, and it hit me right in the foot.
No way, come on.
And it hit someone right in the arm.
Oh my goodness, I hope everyone was okay.
I hope so. At least it only hit my foot, not my head.
There
that
you
would have
go.
hurt. That would have hurt.
That would have hurt for sure.
And I even have the game puck.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Ketola making a good play there as the Finn trying to hold off the offensive charge here from the Habs. And excellent work there by Heike Ketola.
Habs trying to give it away.
I had a chance to meet Ketola at the banquet
right
last
between, and then
night.
the Leafs get it. Right between. Oh, now Habs got. Oh, no. Right to the Habs goalie.
And Deutscher makes it. You're killing me, Caden. You are so good at this, buddy. I think next year I'll play in the tournament and you do the broadcast.
Oh my God. I would not. I would literally like. Only if I'm getting paid.
Only spoken like a true professional. Only if he's getting paid, he says.
Now you don't have to pay me now, but
Okay.
if I do end up on the booth again.
11:20 to go in the period.
I
I
think
don't know if I can get this back on the tracks.
I
folks.
think he's gonna have a heart attack.
I might have a laugh attack here, buddy. Picked
Oh my
up
God,
inside the
that's
Leaf
hilarious.
zone as Ketola comes up with it, and now we'll try recompose ourselves with Dennis LeBlanc playing that puck up the ice.
Well, what do you know, Dennis LeBlanc? I knows him. That's Rowan LeBlanc and Alexander LeBlanc. Yeah.
There you go, and now Tate Hoyam rips a shot, and that one just
Oh
went
my
wide.
goodness, that was loud.
That was loud, that was powerful, and that was a blast off the stick of Tate Hoyam. He's already got one goal in this game, as we've got about 10.5 minutes remaining in the second period of play, but that time the Habs go in offside.
Well, let's see what happens now. So, quick question.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working doing this?
That's a great question, Caden. So believe it or not, my first blind hockey tournament was 10 years ago, the 2013 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.
2013. How
Yeah.
come I've never heard of that since? Like, since 3 years ago, or 4 years, or however old I was when I first heard of it.
You know what? I'm not sure why you didn't find out about it sooner. I'm glad you did now.
If I had to find out before I even joined the Sunshore Breakers, I would have already been on the blind hockey and been here up way more often.
But you know what? The beautiful thing about this sport is it doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're new to hockey, as
Wait a
Hoyam
minute.
tries to wrap it around, but that one saved, and then the puck caught up in the blue. Doesn't matter what your skill level or your level of vision is, there's a place for you to play, isn't there?
And there's no discrimination, so you guys, anyone that's watching, visually impaired, blind, anything like that,
Girls, boys, men, women, it doesn't matter if you're old,
Transgender.
young, exactly.
transgender,
We don't-
anybody.
that's
There's even
right.
there's even a transgender and like there's a flag up there,
Yep.
transgender.
The pride flag, that's right, absolutely.
So anybody visually impaired, 10% vision or less, can play. So I am telling you all, you want to play hockey? Come on out and play hockey.
Very well said, my friend. Succinct, but also emotional. And how about that? LaFrance gets the goal, and he salutes the cameras up here. What a celly and what a game for Maurice LaFrance as he makes it 4-0 for the Habs. Was that your goal horn impression?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Well, it's up to 3-0 for Habs. Or 3-0?
4 now. Yeah.
4-0. Sorry.
That's all
Sorry,
right.
sorry. I mean, you messed it up a lot before.
Yeah, but when it's all said and done, all have called 15 games. This is only your first game.
True.
What's your excuse?
I don't know.
I'm kidding, buddy. You're doing a great job.
Oh my God, this is awesome. I've never thought you were this funny before.
Well, I'd heard you were pretty hilarious, but I didn't know you were this funny. As LaFrance brings it in, trying for another one. Oh, what a save!
What a save!
What a stop by Ashley Warnett. She darts the glove hand out and takes away a sure goal with her best save of the weekend.
Let's see if she can do more of it so that we can catch up to them.
That's it. 7.5 minutes to go in the period. Referees discussing this, but no way that puck crossed the line. Warnett snagged it with her glove hand just as LaFrance was trying to tuck it in.
And I've seen it too, and I'm like visually impaired. Like, that's literally.
So there you go. If you can see it from up here, what are they debating down there?
It better be a no goal because that. Literally. They shouldn't even be discussing it. Oh, right there. We're back on the action.
That's it. We're back to the action on the ice. It was no goal, but now here go the Habs as working it out wide is Zach Harris. He tries to center in front for I gotta get composed here. LaFrance rims it around the boards over to the far corner for Harris. Harris digs it off the half wall. He's checked closely, or off the backboards, excuse me. Check closely in the centering pass, broken up here by Iris Antola.
Bring it up.
Here go the Leafs as they get the offensive zone.
Oh!
Big collision, but the Leafs continue to press forward here.
And
As Shannon Murphy tries to make the play.
They got it. Connecting pass.
They get the good clean pass as Dennis LeBlanc tries to feed it over.
Shoot.
Itola tries to go back to LeBlanc, but the centering pass picked off, and the Habs will fire that one down the ice.
That's got to be an offside by now.
We get an icing call, 6:05 left in the period.
Wow.
What a game here, eh, Caden?
You think this is like the most insane game I've ever been to before?
Now, I have to ask you, did you get to catch that Canada-USA game yesterday? Because that was insane.
No, I didn't actually go to it, but I watched it.
You watched it on the live stream.
And yikes. It was like,
Yep. Were you nervous at all for the Canadians?
Yes. And just a really quick shout out
Yeah, of course.
to all of my family back home and to my friends at my school. Hope you're watching and hope you are having fun watching.
You know what? Give your hometown and your school a shout out. What's the name of your hometown and your school?
My school name is Mobile Central High School, so hello everybody.
Beautiful.
And my hometown, Mabel. Hope you are all watching.
Oh, what a chance there for the Leafs as bringing it in was Joseph Robinson.
What a save!
What a huge save there by Aaron Prevost. And we're getting some great comments on the live chat thread, including one from Michelle Bush who says, Nico, I think you have a few new announcers. They're doing amazing. I totally agree. Between Isaiah and yourself, Caden, I might not have to be here next year. I think you guys can take it over.
Oh, most likely, yes.
I hope you'll have me back, though.
Oh, I definitely will.
Okay, good. Puck shot out to center ice where the Leafs take possession. 4:25 to go here in the second period.
Leafs got possession. Oh, it was just stripped away.
Yeah, Robinson tried to gain the zone, but stripped off his stick by Nenya, and now shot down the ice.
Down in the offensive zone right now. Habs.
Nenya collects it for the Habs, tries the centering pass, but that one intercepted. And
coming up the wall.
That's it. Leafs breaking out here with Robinson on the puck.
And they cross the line. Pass.
Can't get the pass over as Nenya defends it closely. And a nice job here by Cruz to gain the zone.
Leafs in the offensive zone.
Cruz on the puck. She cycles to the far side, working her way all the way to the corner. As Murphy blows a tire, he'll pop back up. Cruz,
come on, Murphy, get up.
Cruz tries to work her way out front. Initially
Leafs
blocked.
have it.
And they do have it and make a good play at the line. There was Itola as she tried to work it ahead. Kept in there by Cruz at the far point. She took a bit of a whack on the back, but nothing doing. As Cruz from her knees makes a nifty behind the back pass.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah, Cruz popped back up. She's a tough customer. She's doing all right.
Well, obviously she is, why?
Yeah, no doubt. And we get a little pushing and shoving there between Nenya and Joseph Robinson. Robinson not too happy about the contact.
Quick question for you.
Oh, shot from the point off a stick and in. Hoyam gets another goal.
What a goal!
And it's 5-0 for the Habs.
Wait, did he get a hat trick yet? Not yet?
That might have been. Caden, you're on top of your game because what did Hoyam just get?
He's got a third goal!
That's it, a hat trick for Tate Hoyam with that one. What a beauty.
Woo! If only I had my hat. I mean, I do have the sheet of paper. Would that work? Would the paper work?
We're not going to throw paper on the ice, no.
The hat, when I got the hat trick, everybody, my mom threw her hat, and so did Ollie. Ollie, you probably don't know him, but he's actually Owen's brother.
Okay, amazing. Well,
Quick
Caden,
shout
I
out to
think
him,
you'll
too.
like this. Hussein from Edmonton comments, Caden is a world-class commentator. See, you're going to be taking my job.
Let's see if anyone said that you should be fired and you that you're just...
You trying to fire me?
No, I am not. I'm just making a joke, everybody.
All right. A minute 30 remaining in the period. The Habs now up 5-0.
5-0.
As you're tuned into the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament and our broadcast produced by Paris Sport TV as we get Ashley Warnett freezing the puck for the face-off with a minute 20 to
Now, I
play.
have another
Yes, sir.
question for you. How many fights have you seen in blind hockey?
Fights?
Yeah.
Well,
Probably.
we had the staged one with Chaz Mizoraka and Bruno Haché back at the Carnegie Cup.
When was that again?
That was back in January when they.
Oh my God!
When
I
they-
watched that.
Did you
I
see
watched
that video? They tricked
That
me.
was
They tricked
not-
me really good on that one.
Oh my God! That was like.
It was pretty funny what they pulled off there. They planned
like-
it out, and
they
it
like-
looked like they were gonna scrap, and then they started dancing. It was very, very funny.
Were they doing the Fortnite dance?
Yeah. Something like that. 40 seconds remaining in the period here as a shot ripped on by LaFrance, but what a save by Ashley Warnett.
Quick shout out to Ashley. You are doing really good.
Absolutely. She's played amazing all weekend long, and she's made some huge saves in this game. As the faceoff will come outside the blue line, and with just 15 seconds remaining in the period, that'll pretty much do it for this frame.
And now the next frame is coming up soon.
Absolutely. Couple final seconds tick off the clock. They scrum for possession, and
There it is.
that'll do it. 2 periods in the books. The Habs lead at 5-0.
Now I don't know if they will if the Leafs will catch up, but if they do, I'll be surprised.
Well, never count them out of it, that's for sure, because they are a tough team to play against.
You think?
I do think.
If I was playing against them, I'm pretty sure I'd be like a pancake. Like a full-on pancake. Like roasted up with a cherry on top. I think I did that wrong.
Now, a little confusion as to what's going on here. I think it was just Deutscher being called over to the bench as part of a team huddle. They pulled him out of the net, and I was starting to wonder.
Oh, they
gonna
did
switch out
too.
the goal? Yeah, they did, but there's no other goalie on the bench, so I think they just wanted him there for the intermission and the team huddle.
And it looks like, I can't tell.
Yeah, Ashley's still in her goal, so
She must be waiting.
yeah.
Getting ready to go.
Exactly, and we'll get the third period of play underway in just a few seconds here as you're tuned in to the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, and we wrap up the low vision and development division here on Championship Sunday with this game between the Habs in yellow.
And hopefully that the Leafs in black
Yes.
are going to win. Okay, there is the blower, or the horn, for the next period. stay tuned and let's see who wins.
So with time a bit of a factor here, and we only have so much ice time booked today, and we're going to be tight for time in terms of the schedule, so we'll play a truncated third period of play as Liam O'Callahan comes into the booth and he gets ready for the gold medal game later today. Good luck, buddy.
And also another thing, it's a good thing I gave Nico that schedule. Otherwise he wouldn't know what game is next.
You're absolutely right. And our next game is a bronze medal game in the Open Division, and that'll go down between the Bruins and the Rangers. And then the Hawks and Wings, as Liam O'Callahan leading the Wings this weekend, will play for gold.
I watched that game, I think it was last night. Yeah, no, night before.
Yep.
Yeah, last night. That was nuts.
that was nuts.
Leaving Liam?
You like
I
that
really
nickname?
like that
Liam,
nickname.
yeah? What a shot. That one high into the meshing, out of play. So we'll get the face-off inside.
I wonder who
the
got
Leaf
that
zone.
puck.
You know, I think it was Zach Harris that let it fly. But
No, not let it fly. I mean, like, who got it? Who
so
got
it caught the meshing and popped back in, but it did go over the glass and caught the mesh behind the net. So no souvenir that time.
Oh, dang, Rob. Well, maybe someone will find it.
Maybe. I think they did, and I think we're going to get the play back underway here with 6.5 minutes remaining in the third.
If my mom was down there, I probably would have, like, screamed, get that puck.
Well, hey, let's be thankful that it didn't hit our camera down there, because we have a camera down in the corner.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's it, buddy. So during your game, we actually cut to it a few times, and we get that nice corner camera on your screens right now as we're using some wireless transmitting technology. And I'll tell you one thing, that saved me a lot of work this year. Last year, I ran a 200-foot cable down to that corner. This year, it took me 2 seconds to set it up.
Quick question.
Yes, of course.
Were you at broadcasting any of the games for us 2 days, like for the last 2 games?
So the children's division, we only covered the Sunday game this year because I needed to save my voice. So I'm sorry we didn't get your games earlier in the weekend. But maybe next year we can get a...
If only you, because last year I remember you saying like I won the Stanley Cup.
Yes, and hey, even when after your game today you were celebrating like that. I loved how you slid down to your knees and were fist pumping and you were all amped up. And speaking of amped up, here go the Leafs breaking out of their own zone. But they can't clear it as Hoyam keeps the puck alive and the pressure in the offensive end. Good block that time by Katola. As trying to kick it over was LaFrance. Heikki Katola there defensively, and they freeze it for the face-off.
Oh my gosh, that was loud. That whistle, like, what kind of whistle did they use? A foghorn?
I don't know. We'll have to ask those refs.
It's probably a Fox 47.
It's probably. How do you know that whistle brand?
My dad bought me one for Christmas.
Oh, well, excuse me.
And those are expensive.
Yes, yes,
and
they are.
And it even came with a light.
Wow, that's a serious whistle.
Oh, you think? You think? Oh, and also...
Well, save that thought as here's a shot attempt. That one gets blocked as Slava Kotov let it fly but couldn't get it on net. The Habs pressing here, 4:20 to go in the third. Rimmed around the boards. Picked up now by Zach Morris. Zach Harris, excuse me, as he lets it fly and scores. And Harris gets his second of the game. Well, he played it cool and he got the goal. And Harris, a bit of confusion there between the officials, but it's going to count.
It went in. I seen it.
And it's 6-0 now for the Habs. All right, what did you want to say there?
I was just going to say, so whenever, like, because it's very rare for those pucks to fly out.
Yep.
And one question, why don't they have the nets going all the way around?
You know, it's funny you say that. We mentioned that on the broadcast yesterday at one point. Now, I understand why they don't, because it's, A, expensive to do that, and B, it does impede the fans' view of the game just a little bit. I agree, though. The way this puck flies out now, you
Like,
got to protect the fans.
And what about the people up in the booth? This is
The
all they
people
got.
up in the booth. Caden, I can tell you in the 10 years I've been calling blind hockey, we've yet to have a puck fly up into our booth. I'm not saying never, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, it might. If someone comes and like they're super strong, and they hit that puck and it goes, meow. I can only if someone hits a one of the screens,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to give them like around $10.
Not $10, around $10. As the Habs pressing here, just 2:20 to go in the third period. The Habs leading it 6-0 as bodies crashing across the ice. Solomon Chowdhury runs into his player inadvertently as Austin Armstrong took the brunt of that. Actually checked that was Shannon Murphy who got
Oh, there's
hit
the
hard.
whistle.
And now we get the penalty called. Just 2 minutes remaining.
It looks like it was a tripping.
Yeah, Chowdhury gets ticketed for the call.
Ticketed.
You like that one?
That's that's like the best joke I've ever heard you say. And
Oh,
another thing I want to mention
Yeah.
is that I am totally gonna watch this video when I get back to the hotel. And another thing I want to mention, because I didn't mention it this game.
Yes, what's that?
My airport, we're not going to be able to get back probably for a little while because the airport terminal 1,
Yeah.
the ceiling caught on fire.
So did they fix that yet, or what's going
I
on?
think they did. Either
Okay.
that or they're just investigating.
Fair enough. All right, well, with just 1:10 remaining here in the third period of play, the Habs digging away for the puck. They send it in deep as we've got the 5-on-4 power play. Working it around the far side is LaFrance. He tries to shield it, passing it back to the point. Mark Saunders there along with Tate Hoyam. Final minute of play. Scarlett Dorn, her shot attempt, that one blocked fearlessly as Dorn wanted to fire that one for a goal, but it got blocked away. And
Yeah, there's definitely going to be no goal. Well, there might be. I can't say never, but
never say never, buddy. You never know what's going to happen.
hopefully, like, the Leafs can catch up a little bit.
Hopefully. Hoyam takes it behind the goal. 25 seconds to go. Centering pass picks out Saunders. Saunders sweeps the shot towards the net, but that's blocked. And the Leafs do a good job to clear that out through center ice.
Go. Stay.
Cruz picks it up. 10 seconds remaining.
Get it. Come on, stay.
Cruz breaking in. She needs to make a pass. Nobody there in black. And with the final 3 seconds ticking off the clock.
1, move!
That'll do it. What a great game to wrap up the low vision and
And the
development division.
Habs win.
The Habs do win 6-0 the final score in this one. As you've been tuned in to the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament as we wrap up the low vision and development division.
You almost said youth because the
I
youth
did,
division
that's
game
it.
was last. It was the last game by.
And up next, we have the bronze medal game in the open division before we wrap up the weekend with the gold medal game in the open division.
And let's
Boy,
go.
before we say goodbye, what do you want to say to your friends and family back home?
I just want to say that I hope you're watching, and I'll see you hopefully when I get back. Because, yeah, I'm trapped up here. So, yeah. Yeah, also another thing.
Yep.
I just want to give another shout out to my friend Keegan.
Yep.
He actually gave me a McLaren, a remote control car.
Yep.
And I gave him my old hockey stick, the Warrior one that I scored my first 2 goals with.
Yes.
And yeah, he nearly went through the ceiling.
I bet he did. I was going to say, I think the Hockey Hall of Fame might want your stick, though.
No, I gave it to Keegan. So.
Okay, so they got to talk to Keegan then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also left out my favorite tape, which is the flame tape.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
The fire.
Well, Caden, you were absolutely fire on the microphone. Thank you so much for coming up
No,
here.
thank you.
No, it's my pleasure. You did a great job, buddy. But we're going to sign off here because we got 2 more games to go. And I'll let you do the sign off. Here's what I want you to say. Thanks for watching. This has been the 2023 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.
Thanks for watching. This has been the 2023 Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. See y'all next time.
Beautiful. Folks, we'll catch you for the bronze medal game up next.